Oh, let me roll the windows up here in the old hunk of junk, boys and girls, as we bring you Sky Lounge Podcast, episode number 322. Vroom, vroom. Untitled rant, cruising along the Sportsball road. Well, not literally, because I'm actually going to be going down Sahara Avenue, boys and girls. It's a street here in Las Vegas. But whilst I live in Las Vegas, boys and girls, my heart for the sport of baseball and, of course, basketball belongs to the city of angels, Los Angeles. Yes, yes, yes. And as you can tell from the gear, Lakers and Dodgers, of course. And this is where I got to talk about my Dodgers, boys and girls. Yes! Over the weekend, there was a bit of a signing for the Dodgers. I don't know if you guys know, but Trevor Bauer, 2020 Cy Young winner Trevor Bauer, will be joining the LA Dodgers, defending World Series champions Los Angeles Dodgers. And Bauer is inking a 3-year, $102 million contract, and the breakdown is as such. So, in the year 2021, his annual average value for the salary is going to be at $40 million, and in 2022, that would be up to $45 million. Now, the final and third year of his contract in 2023 will be at $17 million, but that year is an opt-out. So essentially, Trevor Bauer has signed a 2-year contract, and it feels like another prove-it kind of contract for Trevor Bauer himself, who has been pretty adamant about, 1-year kind of deals. But I think having the Cy Young under his belt, I think having really that social media empire that he wants to build up, I think it's safe to say that after this, I mean, he's gonna probably go for another 2-3 year deal where he is probably gonna get paid. Because let's be honest, boys and girls, right now there's a lot of people saying, Dodgers cheating, cheesing the system, looking too good. Now, mind you, this isn't all done. This isn't all inked out. I mean, it's not official, but it's almost all kind of set, really. But for Bauer, I do think within the 2 years, it's left up to himself to prove himself, really, that he is worth all that. For the Dodgers, it's a high risk, high reward kind of situation where, you just won the World Series. You're basically breaking bank. You're going to be paying over the luxury tax and all this shit. You already know that. So might as well bite the bullet, get the best of the best that you can. And Andrew Fleeceman, doing what he does best. Just fleecing and cheesing the fuck out of fucking teams and the market, man. This guy just makes me just arrogant as a Dodgers fan. Like, we got Andrew Fleeceman. I mean, this man just robbing people for funsies. And who's the beneficiary of that? Dodgers and Dodgers fans. And I fucking love it, man. And, it's really going to be curious after the 2 or 3 years with Trevor Bauer. Will he stay? Will he go? I mean, that is going to be entirely dependent on how he performs. And, it's not guaranteed. Of course, I've been watching a couple of videos here and there, different fan bases. Clearly, if you're a Padres, Mets, or Giants fan, you have nothing but negative shit to say about it. But there are a few content creators on the YouTube verse that are, I don't want to say objective, because you can't be purely objective, but they try to be as objective as possible and provide as much context and, stats and all these good things. And one particular cat, I forget the fucking channel, but it was like Hum something, Humm on YouTube, is a Giants fan. And something that really caught me was the fact that the Dodgers really have no excuse with this starting rotation. Like, you really have no excuse anymore. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot of things the Dodgers are going to be doing from now until spring training. Well, probably until the end of spring training too. But for the Dodgers, man, this starting rotation it's the who's who of pitchers. Jesus Christ, dude. Let's start off with 1 to 7, which is fucking crazy. 7. But this is my opinion how the rotations are going to go down. All right. So you got Walker Buehler number 1. You got Clayton Kershaw number 2. You can argue Trevor Bauer 2, sure, but to me it's Trevor Bauer 3. Then you put in David Price maybe at 4. I would maybe contest Tony Gonsolin in there, but yeah, put David Price at 4. 5, probably Tony Gonsolin there. 6, I'd say Urias, and Dustin May 7. But here's the thing, and also I've been fucking digesting all the Dodger shit that I could. And of course, Blue Heavens podcast is something I had to check out. And of course, I mean, baseball references, stats, all these good things, fun to look up. But man, that starting rotation is nasty. But I would think, based on postseason dominance, why not convert Julio Urias into a fine closer? I mean, why not have this guy be the fucking 7, 8, 9 inning closeout guy? Why not? Now, I know there's the pay factor, of course, the idea of, babies, what do you need? You trying to yell at people? Huh? I'm not. Okay, I'm trying to talk about Julio Urias. Maybe switching up positions here. But I'll tell you one thing, man. Julio Urias being so dominant and doing so well over at the postseason for the Dodgers was something that was just so fantastic. And I think that's something that we have to really look into, of maybe converting Julio. Of course, it's not going to be at his, happiest moments there. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? You fucking kidding me, dude? You fucking piece of shit. That kind of shit pisses me off. You got a fucking bum just walk in the middle of the fucking street, just begging for fucking money. I hope that's not Julio. I hope that's not fucking Julio when he is being told, hey man, we're gonna have to convert you from starting to relief. I hope he doesn't take it up the ass. I really hope he doesn't. But yeah, there's a lot of things the Dodgers have to kind of tinker out and figure out, man. Do I think maybe David Price gets moved? Probably not. Just because of the way he, despite opting out, was handling in business inside the clubhouse, minor leaguers getting paid because of the whole pandemic situation. So a lot of these guys, I don't think they're gonna get traded. But who the hell knows? It is Andrew Fleesman. The man does make magical things happen. He does. But yeah, of course. I mean, with the Dodgers, I mean, you just won a World Series. You can't be too complacent. You got to try to tinker and try to get better. And of course, I mean, the Trevor Bauer signing is massive. It is. But again, my curiosity is, will he be able to replicate said Cy Young season? Because relatively, he's just decent, right? Other than the 2018-2020 season, which people always mention. And of course, with the 2020 season, every goddamn non-Dodgers fans are going to say, oh, it doesn't count. Redacted season, 60 games doesn't mean shit. Oh, the playoffs was a joke, even though you play consecutive days. NLCS, you play 7 consecutive days. Like, that isn't fucking hard. But yeah, keep telling me that shit didn't count. The Dodgers aren't World Series champions. Keep telling yourself that shit when in October, some disgusting thing happens and everyone hates life. I hope that happens. I really fucking hope that all you goddamn salty cunts get what's fucking coming to you. And as a Dodgers fan, like, personally, I'm not super hyped about the Trevor Bauer move. Yeah, it's awesome, like, but damn, that's a lot of fucking money. How are we going to sign JT? What the hell are we going to do with other positions? Like, how are we going to fucking improve at this point? What's the next call up? Who's the prospect that's going to be on the come up? All these things come into question, man. I'm not settling. Certainly not. There's one cat on YouTube, subscriber, and this dude, Aaron. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, motherfucker. But mentioned that, oh man, you're not gonna win shit with Trevor Bauer. Listen, man, nothing's guaranteed. All right, we just won a World Series, and yeah, who the hell knows? Maybe we don't even get back to the fucking postseason. I have no idea. But I'll be quite honest, I'm just still chilling. I'm still chilling, man. Like, do you understand that 32 fucking years for a World Series? Like, something that I've never actually seen in my lifetime is something really fucking special, and I'm just appreciating. Which some of you dumb motherfuckers just can't do for whatever reason. Because we live in the fucking dopamine-filled era of social media and just general mental retardation that you can't be satisfied with long-term gains. Dumb fucking morons. And that's not just you, Aaron. Trust me, buddy. That's everybody. All the goddamn Padres fans, all the goddamn Giants fans, all those goddamn fucking Mets fans who are crying about Trevor Bauer. Dude, shut the fuck up. Your culture is garbage. You had Callaway as your fucking skipper for however many fucking seasons. Was it one season? He sucked ass. LOL Mets was a perennial fucking thing. You just shit the motherfucker. Like, you really think Trevor Bauer was going to go there, you dumb fucking idiot? It's like the same retards the 76ers that were saying LeBron James is going to come to Philadelphia. No, the hell he wasn't, dude. No, the hell he wasn't. The fuck? Am I comparing Trevor Bauer to LeBron? Just shut up. Fuck you. I'm not. Relax. But what I'm saying is, nothing is guaranteed. I'm personally just enjoying the World Series championship still, because I'm an old man. And listen, when the season happens, it happens. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. You got these Padres fans thinking about, oh, we're going to fucking win the NFC and the West is going to be bad. Bro, you can fucking barely beat the Dodgers. How about you fucking try to beat the team first before trying to think about winning the division? Dumbass. God, man, fucking... There are a certain segment of Sportsball fans that you want to just lecture the shit out of, but you know they're not going to listen. You know they're not. They're all stuck in their own fucking ego and all their fucking bullshit. You can't talk them out. Trevor Bauer's overrated. Dude, whatever, man. You keep telling yourself that, and then look at the actual Dodgers roster. And tell me, oh yeah, the Dodgers are shit. Okay, bro. Because having a bevy of fucking closers, relief pitchers, having fucking fantastic outfield players and infield players, yeah, none of that shit matters, right? Oh, of course it does. But hey, then Sportsball, we all know subtlety and nuance is dead in discourse. We all know that. I know that more than anybody else. So, I don't bother. I say my piece, dip out. And here's the thing, man. As much as I'm excited about baseball coming back, spring training, all that goody, what I'm more excited for in the immediate time frame is the fact that we have hockey back. Yes, boys and girls, the Vegas Golden Knights did not have hockey for about a week or two because of COVID, pandemic, and Alex Pietrangelo is still out on fucking protocols, which is bullshit. And I would argue that these protocols are nothing more than, I don't know, some form of suppression and sending a message to athletes of, control and intimidation, and of using them as a kind of billboard to scare the fans into making this pandemic real. And shut the fuck up. What was real, not the pandemic, what was actually real was the ass whooping the Vegas Golden Knights brought back on their return against the LA Kings on Friday. 5-2 win. And the two goals for the LA Kings came in the third period, where Cal Peterson became a beast. I mean, as he usually is, boys and girls. Kings. I mean, I recognize that more than anybody else as a Vegas Golden Knights fan. All you, and this goes back to what I mentioned earlier, all you fucking insanely cultist thought process fucking fans with no actual logic and, common sense to fucking fuel your arguments. You motherfuckers are just gonna say, "Oh, Cal Peterson's ass, like the Kings are garbage." Dude, the Kings are actually fucking solid, man. I mean, they have the best prospect pool in the league, arguably. I would argue that Jonathan Quick is gonna be the one that needs to be offloaded to the Seattle Kraken. But yeah, I mean, if the Kings retinker and retool in the next year or two, they're gonna be back in the playoffs. And I look at a game like Friday and think, it's a one-off. Vegas Golden Knights are back. They're playing well. Kings have been playing, but they've been kind of on this, downward trajectory as of late. So I didn't take much from the Friday game. But what I did take, and, despite me saying, about the LA Kings and their prospect pool, what I did take for yesterday, the first game for the Henderson Silver Knights, the AHL affiliate of the Vegas Golden Knights, when they took on the Ontario Reigns, the AHL affiliate of the LA Kings, I saw a lot of good shit from the Vegas Golden Knights prospect. And man, if you're doing that against a team with the top prospect pool, and sure, I mean, I don't think all the top prospects were playing in the Ontario Reign, except they did have Quentin Byfield. Just fucking saying. I get a lot of optimism looking at the Vegas Golden Knights and the Henderson Silver Knights personnel list. I mean, Peyton Krebs got a goal in there. Reed Duke got a goal in there as well. And yeah, you have Patrick Brown as the captain, and hopefully the boys keep it going. And it's cool, man. I just actually canceled cable, boys and girls, and usually with the cable situation here in Las Vegas, AT&T Sportsnet, which holds all the Mountain West region sports in the collegiate field, and it also is the official has the official broadcasting rights for the Vegas Golden Knights. So if you don't have cable, it's very hard to watch that. But of course, being a fan of manga such as One Piece and appreciating the freedom, sometimes you gotta arg your way through. But the cool thing without cable, I have this standard basic antenna that you can pick up for like $20 on Amazon. And one of the local channels here actually show all the AHL games. So I'm like, cool, I don't have fucking cable. I can watch AHL games. It's going to be awesome. And so, yeah, man, hockey is really a fucking, it's really a staple sport in Vegas now. And a lot of dumbasses who don't live in Las Vegas are going to say, oh, but Las Vegas isn't a hockey city. You're fucking retarded. You're fucking retarded. Because you've never been here. You can't afford to come here. And good God, if you can't even afford to fucking visit Vegas, which is cheap as shit in terms of vacation destinations, you're a fucking piece of shit. Shut the fuck up. You have no goddamn right to talk. Goddamn, bro. It's hilarious. You base the fucking team on the actions and words of a few toxic fans? What are you, fucking dumb? And you probably are. But it's okay. You can learn. You can get better. Just look in the mirror and make that change. Odd, awkward transition, boys and girls. But hey, what I do know is, despite my awkwardness and my weird lack of control with volumes, I do love me my Arsenal Football Club. I do, boys and girls. To my everlasting fault, I will always follow Arsenal Football Club and all my sports ball teams. I mean, let's be frank. I mean, sports monogamy is real in my life. It is. I think actual monogamy is fucking bullshit. But sports monogamy, baby. That's what it's all about. But with Arsenal Football Club, all we know is pain, right? All we know is pain. No, that's not how we get there, is it? Fuck. I try to take the goddamn secret route. Back to the hell. That doesn't work. Why am I taking a secret route? I'm trying to elongate this recording here. But while I'm trying to mince my words, Arsenal Football Club during the January transfer window has made some moves. And the only move that I actually give a shit about is Shkodran Mustafi finally leaving Arsenal! Woo! Fuck you, Mustafi. You suck. Oh, man. Wrong turn. I feel like a jackass. But, hey, despite my over-enthusiasm for Mustafi leaving, I gotta tell you, man, that dude does have some decent moments, of course. I mean, when he first came to Arsenal, I believe from Valencia, his first few starts, I mean, Arsenal was posting clean sheets and just doing the business. But over the course of the last few years, we've just seen how fucking useless Shkodran Mustafi is. And of course, we've had other things like Mesut Ozil and other cats leaving the club. But I gotta tell you, from a business standpoint and from a fan standpoint, I love it. I love it. I mean, you're just shedding wages, and I hope by summertime we see more David Luiz, fucking Willian. Please, for the love of God, get rid of those two Chelsea assholes. I don't need them. It's not the fact that they're Chelsea. They're just garbage. We don't need them. And yeah, I'm just curious to see what more the Arsenal Football Club is going to do to stable the ship. Because we don't need debilitating, aging old fucks on legacy contracts because they live close. And oh man, we could build a rapport in London. Shut the fuck up. Just shed the wages that we don't need. Build the fucking team back up. And it's good that young cats like Joe Willock and Ainsley Maitland-Niles are being sent out on loan because they need experience. They need first team play time. They need to get better because once they come back, once they inevitably come back, we need them to do the business, right? Ainsley Maitland-Niles heading over to West Bromwich Albion, and of course, Joe Willock heading over to Newcastle United. I'm thrilled to see the kind of progression they make. I'm hoping they, get along the levels of Emil Smith-Rowe. The lad went to RB Leipzig, really made the significant changes and improvement to become a first-team starter, and I'm hoping that's what happens to Joe. I'm hoping that's what happens to Ainsley, and hey, come on, you Gunners, right? But boys and girls, that is going to do it for me. Here, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Turn off the goddamn car and say, fuck off.